Hi, kids. I'm Pastor Dave, and I'm here at Otterbein at their tree. Now, the tradition of a Christmas tree versus Christmas tree, they have two radically different starting points. Christmas trees really go back to Germany. It's a very German tradition where typically on Christmas Eve itself, a grandmother would stay home while the family went to church and decorate a tree. And it was always an evergreen tree, and that had specific meaning, and we'll cover that in another video. Christmas trees are much more recent. This goes back to the 1950s here in the United States, down in Virginia. My understanding was at a Lutheran church in Danville, Virginia, where one person really started the tradition of putting symbols for the life and ministry of Christ on the tree. So instead of having a normal Christmas tree with festive decorations, the decorations all had meanings. And there's a long list of different Chrismons that are out there. Some are bought, some are homemade, but they all have a meaning, and they're all typically in white or gold for the reasons I described before. But every church does it differently. Every church decorates differently. They have different Chrismons, typically made by someone in the church or provided by someone in the church. But they're all special, and every single one of these reminds us parts of Christ's story. But it is interesting to note that as ancient as this holiday is, it's been over 2,000 years since the birth of Christ. Some traditions are much newer, including some of the traditions we have within our own families, in our own churches. So until next time, I'll have some meaning behind the Chrismons themselves.